How we doing, team? Fraser here from Your Performance, where we go through the principles to help you perform better at life, leisure and sport. Today we're going to go through some positioning work with our clean and jerk and snatch, so our Olympic lifts. More particular, talking about our shoulder and our elbow position. Let's do it. So first of all, with our positioning, we can use a broomstick. I've got some markings on mine to then help me align with the barbell itself. But most importantly, we get our width correct. So if we're doing a clean, to start off with, a good foundation would be just a thumb width space off the thighs, so that way we've got enough clearance down the legs and across the hips as the bar was to travel up the body. When we start to move from the floor rather than just from the hips or above the knee, we'll find that those hands maybe move a little bit wider, and then that can also accommodate for our front rack position for our cleans. For our snatch, nice little lifty trick is we can go one arm vertical, the other arm 90 degrees out to the side, and from here it should match up with our hips, or the other way is to lift the knee into the broomstick. Where it should be sitting is in the soft pocket between the bony bits at the top of the pelvis and then that pubic bone at the bottom of the pelvis. So nice little pocket there. Whether we're in our clean grip or snatch grip, we want our elbows pointing towards the end of the barbell. When we cue this, what happens is most of the time people will carry their shoulders forward with that elbow rotation. So we want to be able to dissociate those two movements. So we should be able to get a glenohumeral and even forearm, so upper arm and forearm roll without the shoulder blades coming along for it as well. So what we want to try and do is roll our shoulders as far forward as we can, roll them as far back as we can, find a middle point, and then from here, we'll see if we can just roll those elbows without changing our shoulder position. All right. From here, with that shoulder position in the middle, as well as our elbows pointing to the end of the bar, if we were to shrug up, the bar should pass nice and comfortably up the front of our body, nice and close. If our shoulders roll forward, then sometimes the bar will generally, more likely than not, come away from the body. Or if some people will roll their shoulders back to finish that, and then that can keep the bar too close and bring it into our body, and therefore make contact either with our chest on a clean, that would be counted as a no lift, or a snatch, it would just make it a lot more uncomfortable, or see that barbell come around the wrong way. Right. So from side on, what we're looking at is find our grip, roll the shoulders as far forward as you can, roll them as far back as you can, find the midpoint, and then just play with the elbow roll the elbows forward, roll them back. As we roll them forward, we're trying to find that midpoint. We should feel like that bar is just going to sit straight down underneath us, knuckles down to the floor. And if we are to shrug, it will come nice and straight up the body. Give that shoulder setting and elbow roll drill a go and let me know how it feels.